Hi guys, we are Jess and Greg with Drifter Journey, and today we are going to go over our top 10 favorite van accessories. After living in our van for a couple years, we've kind of narrowed it down to a list of our must-haves, and we love recommending stuff for people that'll make their van life experience easier and better and more fun. So we're going to do kind of a bit of show and tell here. I'm going to read it off this list that I have on my phone, and Greg's going to run around the van and bring it to you and tell you what we like about it.
We are also going to try not to edit this one because it's a lot easier not to edit things. So let's try and make it snappy and make it good.
Yeah, so we'll put links for everything down below so that you guys can shop around and pick what you like. That'll help you find it, and we'll get started. So the first one is reflective window covers. So this is for the front of the vehicle. We keep them, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Greg's going to show you the one that goes in the passenger door. So they come with suction cups on them. We purchased these from a company in the UK, I believe. They're insulated, they're reflective, and the suction cups hold them up, and they're pretty much always up in the van when we're parked. They help keep the light out, they help keep the heat in when it's cold and the cold out when it's cold. And
when the sun is blazing through the front or the sliding doors, we block the fridge with this too, and it does great for that.
Yeah.
We get asked about these a lot. We will put the link below. They, I believe, were $100 for the kit. We recommend buying extra set or two of suction cups because they will go bad over time. But they're great. It's a pretty affordable option for window covers.
Yeah, and the nice thing about those is they're made specifically for the ProMaster, so the cutouts are exactly the size that you need for the shape of the windows. And that company has them specific for the Transit and Sprinter and a bunch of other different off-brand vans. So those are good go-tos. The next one is going to be our blackout curtains.
Blackout curtains?
Yep. Just grab the moving blanket ones. So we have another video that you guys can watch on how we made these, but these are our cheap DIY version of some blackout curtains made from Harbor Freight moving blankets. They cover up our windows that are on the driver's side of the vehicle and in our slider door using magnets that are sewn into the fabric, as Greg is so wonderfully Vanna White demonstrating for you. So yeah, those, watch that other video. I think it was about $50 to make those for both windows and the fan covers. Our next favorite van accessory is going to be the leveling blocks and our bubble level. So
I got excited about those early.
We were really naive when we first started this whole process, thinking like, oh, every campsite's super level and everywhere you park is really flat. Well, that's not true at all. So you get a set of 10 leveling blocks for about $30, and then you can get that 360-degree bubble level for a couple bucks. And what you do is just decide which tire you want to put some leveling blocks under, and it makes the van flat so that you're not rolling on top of each other while you sleep.
Yeah, and you stack them, making different designs, stack them up. We've had them a couple years. They do break. They have a lifetime warranty. We haven't tried to call it in yet.
Yeah.
But we will see if that happens soon. If not, we'll probably just buy another set. We're pretty happy with them.
Yeah.
Some of them are totally trash. I think we have 8 out of the 10 that are still decent.
Yeah.
And then the bubble level. I bought a 2-pack of these guys on Amazon just because I really want to be level. She doesn't like when I slide into her when we're sleeping.
Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, next is going to be the Primus Pot Pan Combo. So we have another video if you guys want to watch. It's like a cooking thing where we show how we use our pots and pans. But this Primus set is all we use. It's typically used for camping, but it's a 3-pot set. It's got the 2 small pots with a lid and then a frying pan. That's the small pot.
As you can see, they are stackable.
Yep, it's a nesting system, and there's a little handle that is in our silverware drawer for these because these don't have a handle on the side. And then that's the frying pan that we use. So obviously they're not huge. You can't make like giant meals with them, but it's nice because they're nesting, and so they don't take up a lot of space when we're not using them. We've seen a lot of people who are using, sorry, I just got bit by a bug, who are using like regular household size dishes. And it takes up a lot of space for storage, but then it also doesn't fit well on a van size stove.
And so these are the Primus Lytec version. These are discontinued. They make a new version, so we'll link that below. And as you can see, they are very well used. We've been doing it for over 2 years with them, and they're holding up pretty good. So we're about ready to get a new set.
Yeah, I might upgrade soon. I've been holding off. All right, next we have our tumblers. So I've got one of those right here, so Greg can take a little break. We use OtterBox heavy duty tumblers. This is a 20-ounce tumbler. They also make it in a 16-ounce. And then you can get growler size that are all the way up to a 28, 32, and 64 ounce. They're similar to like the Yeti and Hydro Flask tumblers, but we're big tea drinkers. It's one of our favorite routines in the morning is to make some tea, sit outside, enjoy our morning view. So these keep your tea really hot for a long time. They also keep cold drinks really cold for a long time, so sometimes we'll make cocktails in them and stuff. I'd say pretty essential to have some kind of reusable cup when you're on the road, whether it's a cup or a water bottle or something, just so that you're not having a lot of single-use waste and stuff like that. So high quality stuff like this lasts a really long time.
And also there's an ant crawling around on the camera right now, so if you see something go across the screen, that's what it is.
Okay, next one, solar shower or instant hot water heater.
We got that heating up right now.
Yeah, so we actually have a lot of methods for showering because we don't have a shower in our van. It's not built in. We wanted that space for all of our stuff, so we actually have another video that you can watch about the methods that we use to shower. And the solar shower is one of our go-tos in the summer. This one's seen better days. We've got a bike patch here under this duct tape and some silicone under this duct tape. So they don't last long for us really, but it's really nice to be able to just get some river water, let it heat up, and then shower every day.
This Seattle Sports version though has been the strongest for us.
Yeah.
It's got a couple little holes, but it gets abused. The handle built in is really nice on it because it hasn't fallen apart. And then we also have a Boss propane on-demand heater. I'm not going to pull it out. It's in the other video. We'll put a link for it below. That's the more expensive option, but it does heat water when you don't have a river nearby, which we do right behind us right now, or it's not super sunny out.
Yeah.
That one works excellent.
Yeah, so basically just an instant hot water heater. We carry also a collapsible bucket for just a quick bucket rinse, and then of course you always have like your river dips and whatnot. So another one, speaking of a collapsible bucket, that is another favorite accessory. Greg's gonna grab that. We actually have two of these in the van. One of them we use under our van when we can't just drain our gray water out the bottom. We don't have a gray water tank, we just have a little valve that drains out the bottom, so we'll collect that if we need to. Otherwise, this is the one that we use for a little bucket rinse. You can use it to wash your clothes, you can use it to put your fire out, and then when you're done using it, it just flattens down, so it's real nice and compact.
That's another Seattle Sports product.
Yep, they're very inexpensive. I mean, I think this was like $12, so definitely something worth having in the van because it doesn't take up hardly any space and it's super functional. Another item, what we're sitting in right now, the Hellenox Sunset Chair.
Yeah, so these guys, we actually went to REI and sat in a whole bunch of different chairs. These ones were the best. So they have a shorter version, didn't work for us. We wanted more back support, but the reason these are amazing, they are super lightweight. Watched a guy bounce one on his nose once. They are very durable, and they go into this tiny little bag. So for us, it takes up like no space whatsoever. So yeah, we'll put a link for those. They are on the more expensive end of chairs, but if you're just gonna buy one comfortable chair and keep it, they're our opinion, they are the best.
It is worth it. There are some like knockoff versions, and they seem to work okay. The leg orientation is a little different, so they don't feel quite as stable side to side, especially on the taller ones, but on the shorter ones, you're so close to the ground, I'm not sure it really matters. But yeah, we recommend getting some nice, comfortable camp chairs that are very compact and small in your van. We love them. All right, we also have the hammocks as another relaxing
Yeah, I'm not gonna get those out, but y'all know what a little travel hammock looks like.
Yeah.
We will link to the 2 that we have. We actually have 2 different kinds. One is Inu, I think, and the other one is, I think it's called Hammock.
Yeah.
But we'll put links for those, and they're both great. We recommend getting the double size one, just because they're more comfortable, and you can throw 2 people in them if you want to.
Yeah, and we'll also link a really cool accessory that I think Big Agnes makes, which is the Hammock Loops. And essentially it keeps the tree safe, as well as gives you a very adjustable length cord to adjust your hammock depending on how far away the trees are from each other. So
yeah, we used to use, I had tied cordelette and just made a cheap version. Finally sized down the new one, they're like a little mini bag.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're much smaller, so.
All right, and number 9, excuse me, the Jackery portable power station, which we happen to have right behind us because Greg's charging his phone right now.
Yeah, so we just did another video, just a review of this, so we will link that below. Whoa, it's getting heavy. I'm getting tired. I've been holding it up too long. But yeah, this thing works great. We don't have an inverter currently in the van, so this is our way to charge the drone batteries, our DSLR batteries, and cut my hair.
Oh yeah.
The clippers on this bad boy. Without it, I wouldn't be able to ever get a haircut. So yeah, it's a great little added battery pack to have with you. If anything goes out with your solar, you can have a little bit of a backup system used for random things.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is really the portability of it. So even if you do have an inverter, you know, it's nice to be able to just sit outside and work on your laptop in camp, or, you know, charge your phone wherever you are. So definitely check those out. And then the last thing on our list for top van accessories that we love are the Remington storage bins that we use.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get those out either because they're in the back. You've probably seen them in other videos. We'll see if we can pull a little clip and just kind of pop it in there. But we'll put a link below for them. They've been really great for us. They're high quality. I think they're about 30 bucks a piece, so they weren't cheap, but they stack. So that was a big piece for us, is having something that was stackable. They are supposed to be airtight, watertight. I wouldn't dunk it in water, wouldn't make it, but they have a little seal on the edge, so we just throw some of those little silicone packs in to keep them dry on the inside. And what else? Like,
they're nice because the latches, like, they actually latch close, as opposed to like the cheap Home Depot bins, where if they get overloaded or if the top warps a little bit, they don't stay closed anymore. So that was one of the main features we really liked about these bins, is that you can actually latch the top onto the base so they stay closed, which is perfect.
Yeah, they're solid. We've had them in here for over 2 years, and none of them are broken yet.
No,
so
they're awesome.
They're excellent.
So we have a couple honorable mentions. Didn't make it to the top 10, but definitely accessories that we love. The Night Eye Steely Dash Mount Kit. You want to show the back of your phone?
We'll make it snappy.
So much for show and tell.
Well, we're already 12 minutes in, so we
fine.
probably don't have anybody with us anymore. But if we do, you get the special ones. But yeah, so it's a little magnet on the back of my phone. There's a little ball on the dash that I put in the van. It sticks on there, so I can use it for navigation while we're driving.
Also, the 7-gallon jerry can style water container. People actually ask us what we use to carry our water in all the time. We found these at, I think at REI or something, but you can get them on Amazon too. This holds 7 gallons, and we like them because of their orientation. The square QB style ones take up a lot of room. This one actually holds more water than those, since those are 5 gallons, and they're oriented upwards so that they actually fit better in our van.
Yeah, and the nozzles flip around so you can not crack them off if you're gonna travel. These ones we find to be much nicer.
Yep. And then lastly, Dustpan and Brush Set. So I'm sweeping the van constantly, and we have hardly any cleaning to do at all, but when we do, it's mostly sweeping, so that definitely makes the list for me.
And you know what one of those looks like.
All right guys, so that's it. Those are our top 10 van accessories to make your van life experience a breeze. It's just a few of the things that we use on a day-to-day basis, but people ask us, so there you go. We'll make sure to link everything for you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and let us know if there's anything else you want to see us make videos on.
And you can subscribe here and watch a different video here. We're going to cover her face with that one. Thanks.
All right, thanks.